What's good, Jetsetters? Shout out to hiphopdx.com. I found a nice, positive, and inspirational story out of there. The headline reads, Lil Baby advocates for arts in schools with Dr. Dre and Jimmy Iovine. Now, bravo to these guys for doing something positive in the community and helping these kids see a brighter future for themselves, because I agree with them. I think a lot of kids' artistic needs are not being met. I think a lot of schools are not. They're taking a lot of these great programs out that let these kids really express themselves, and they make a lot of these kids not even want to go to school, right? Because they're bored and it's boring. And see, with a lot of these new programs, it will help these kids, motivate them basically to want to go to school and learn new things, because they'll be looking forward to, learning about music, learning how to rap and sing and draw, do art, whatever they want to express themselves. They'll be able to do that at another level now. And it's not just these boring subjects all the time. And I honestly think that creativity is really what makes people successful in a lot of cases. I feel like the richest, most successful people are some of the most creative people when it comes to their ideas. Like, look at Steve Jobs, he made the iPhone, it was creativity that even sparked those ideas in him. Everything that we have today was sparked by creativity and imagination. So just sticking to the same old routine and the same old structure really holds us back as a society, especially in the music business, right? You want the best of the best, because you hear a lot of older rappers and stuff. They're like, oh man, what's going on with the music today? It's not the same. Well, a lot of these kids are not getting those same opportunities. They're not getting the performing arts. A lot of that stuff is being stripped away. So yeah, the quality of music kind of goes down lyrically a little bit, right? You got to kind of really search and find the people who have that kind of talent, right? You got to find the people who parents put them in programs like that. You got to find the people who parents and stuff had them raised in the church and learning the piano and this and that, right? Because there's a lot kids out there right now who want to rap, who want to sing and all this stuff, and they are fairly decent and they get a record deal and the record label push that stuff, and it's like the music, they're just not as talented as they used to be. And I think this is a key component in that concept. Now, this is what Lil Baby had to officially say. He says, a couple schools that got arts and crafts programs, but a majority of schools in the Atlanta public schools that I was in, they don't. They kind of cut from all those opportunities. For a person like me who grew up in that, if I had that opportunity, I could have went way further. Now, he also added, I know a lot of people who look up to me, for instance, like, I want to be a rapper, or I want to be an engineer, or I want to make beats. It's like, go start. If they had it in the school, I feel like that could be a whole other conversation for what children are doing outside of school. There's nothing else to do. Those are great points by Lil Baby. Shout out to Lil Baby for keeping it real, keeping it a buck on this situation. I agree with Lil Baby, right? I definitely agree with Lil Baby. I'm going to take it to another level, though. I'm going to take it to another level because I think not just the actual performing arts is important, the business is very important as well, right? Because we have a lot of very talented people who continue to get taken advantage of in this business. So I don't want to just teach kids the performing arts side. If you're going to teach them the performing arts, basically I'm going to say it like this. If you're going to teach them the performing arts, also teach the business at the same time. Don't just teach one without the others, like peanut butter and jelly, right? They go together. Because if you got the business but no talent, right, it ain't going to matter, right? But if you got the talent and no business, again, you got the talent, but you're going to get taken advantage of. You need to have both. So you're teaching these kids how to rap, how to sing, how to do this and how to do that. Teach them about the business, because some of them might actually end up being really good and having that potential. Teach them about 360 deals and what deals to take, what deals not to take. Teach them about all the social media platforms we got going on right now, all the opportunities they can have on their own independently, how they can build leverage on their own. Teach them about all these crooked deals. Teach them about crooked managers and how you're only supposed to give a manager between 15 and 20% and start them off at 15 and make them earn that other 5. Man, I could go on and on. really teach them all you need to know about the music business by Donald Passman. Like, that's a staple, right? So I would have you teaching the kids how to sing, how to dance, whatever. They want to be in the music business. I bet. Everybody go get all you need to know about the music business. Read chapter 1, read chapter 2, write me an essay. I would do little stuff like that, so that way they're not lacking. Because just the talent alone is going to keep you lacking. Because that's really what happened a lot of times with the church, right? In my opinion. So you have, like, especially with R&B and stuff, they basically recruit from the church. They find the most talented people from the church, right? Because the church teach you how to sing. They teach you how to play the piano. They teach you all this stuff. So you find the most talented people and you bring them into the music industry. However, here's the downside. They only have the talent, right? They don't know the business, though. So it's easy for people in the actual business to take advantage from people like that. Whether that comes from the church or just performing arts programs. They're only learning the talent. So yeah, they got the talent, which is perfect. But without the business knowledge, they're going to be, man, it's so many talented people who got caught up in bad deals early. And now they can't legally release music until they've recouped and all kinds of crazy stuff. See, it's not just about teaching artists the skills. It's also about teaching them the business so they don't get taken advantage of. Like, don't just ask questions like, where can I learn rap? Where can I learn singing? Also ask questions like, where can I learn music business, right? Where's the music business class? Because just teaching them the music without the business, that don't sound right. So I think another layer they should add to this is bringing in people that actually teach the business. Depending on the grade level, they can teach it in bits and pieces, right? But a lot of this stuff, in my opinion, is really not actually that difficult to understand, right? It's just breaking down big terms and making them small, practical terms, like the term perpetuity, right? It just means forever, right? Power of attorney. Basically, don't give that to nobody. That mean they can they got control over your life. They can sign your checks, 360 deals. I mean, the label get a piece of everything you got, right? It's just simple stuff that you can teach to like a real young person, right? These concepts really not that difficult. The problem is being hidden from people. That knowledge is being hidden from people. It's not that this knowledge is very convoluted and you got to be a PhD scholar to understand it. No way. This is very simple stuff, right? So like I said, all you need to know about the music business will solve a lot of these problems. And another thing you can teach is social media strategy, right? You can teach a social media strategy for music, right? A lot of the youth and stuff, they just want to learn the music side, but they don't want to learn the business side, and they don't want to learn the marketing side. And the marketing is crucial, especially today, because we have all these different platforms, all these different social media platforms that not only will pump your content out there or pump your music out there, but they'll also pay you for the performance, right? So it's a win-win. Now you look at that case a few years back. Y'all can comment down below if y'all know more about it. But basically, you had a lot of black creators who were creating new dance moves on TikTok, right? So they were creating these dance moves, but a lot of them didn't know the actual business behind it. They were just having fun on TikTok. And then some other creators took those dance moves, or not take, I should say, but they started doing those dance moves. They became real popular and they created a business behind it. They started dancing on like Jimmy Kimmel or one of those talk shows, and it became a huge outrage. It was like, yo, we invented that dance, yada, yada, yada. And thankfully, one of the people who actually invented one of the dances ended up getting a lot of credit and their just due. But it goes to show, don't just teach the kids, the music side, but teach them the marketing side. Understand intellectual property, right? Understand your choreography is unique. Understand how to market and promote yourself. Understand affiliate links, commission, sponsorships. There's so much money out there. Don't just post on social media your innovative stuff. Like, don't just give away your sauce for free. No, you got a unique sauce. You got your own music, your own dance move. You got to profit off that. Everything's a profit, right? Definitely on social media. There's so many people that's on social media just using it for fun. Like, I don't use social media for fun. This is a business to me, right? And this should be a business for you as well. So that's another thing they need to teach in these schools is a social media strategy. See, it's so much. It's way deeper than just performing arts. I hope they don't just leave it at that. Like, oh, we got performing arts. We good now. I'm like, no way. No way. Because now you're just going to be producing a bunch of talented people that don't know nothing else. And that's the biggest problem with the music industry. This whole time it's a bunch of talented people who are not knowledgeable. Now, that's just my 2 cents on this whole situation. I think it's great. I think it's a great idea. I just hope they add other layers to it. And again, y'all, if y'all need help with y'all songwriting, I got a ghostwriting service on Fiverr.com. I'm writing hooks, verses, and full songs. The link will be down below in the description and in my bio as well. And as I mentioned earlier about the content, I got the link to a service that will help your content out tremendously. It's called vidIQ. That's why I'm finally at 20K subscribers now. I'm pushing it all the way to 21K now because of vidIQ, man. They help me with my tags, my titles, all that stuff, and they will help you as well. Make sure you get vidIQ so you can really take advantage of social media and use that content to market your music. All right, now that's all I really wanted to leave y'all with today.